part of this video, I wanted to talk about the new moon in Libra a little bit. So Libra is when we enter into the autumn solstice, right? So that's when, so if you look, wait, hold on a second. All right, so if you look at my little zodiac wheel here, okay, so if you look at the zodiac wheel, okay, so you have Aries right there, right? And then you have, where's Libra? Libra right there, okay? So this part of the zodiac is kind of what you would consider like the daytime side, or it's the self. If you look at it from, you know, how some people will break up the zodiac chart. So, you know, the I statements are on the top. So Aries starts with I am, then Taurus is I have, Gemini is I think, Cancer is I feel, Leo is I will, and Virgo is I work, okay? So it's all about the self, it's about the daytime, and daytime represents sort of consciousness, right? And then once you flip over to Libra, the autumn solstice, so you've done spring and summer, this is the underworld, okay? So this is the daytime, so this is the nighttime. This is life, this is death, this is I, this is we, okay? So the we statements are Libra, we unite, Scorpio, we desire, Sagittarius, we seek, Capricorn, we control, Aquarius, we know, Pisces, we care. I'm trying to hold it, so like, okay. Right, so this is the underworld, or the subconscious, or how we move collectively, okay? So when we enter into Libra, we are sort of thinking more about partnerships, collaborations, like Libra rules 7th house, which is, like I said, partnerships, collaborations, marriage, contracts, interpersonal skills, right? So when we think about a new moon is usually a time where we want to plant seeds or set intentions, okay? And you know, why we do this, I mean, I could kind of go into it, but I don't want to like bore you about a whole bunch of like, you know, moon, you know, theory, lunar theory. But essentially it's a good time to plant a seed, okay? So you can plant a seed literally in real life, like gardening, or you can plant a seed inside yourself. Plant a seed by writing it down, putting it out into the universe. You know, you may want to think about at this time, ooh, we got the lion, guys. I didn't even ask anything yet. You may want to think about at this time, during the new moon in Libra, you know, other than thinking about like, you know, what you've learned from the last full moon, what that uncovered for you. Because in the full moon, that's when we're able to kind of like see more clearly things that we've been dealing with on a subconscious level. And, you know, we might have learned some lessons. We might be processing those lessons. So the new moon is also a good time to kind of just give gratitude for the lessons that you received, you know, and then also, like, again, setting intentions for this you know, new moon in Libra, thinking about the kind of relationships that you want in your life, the kind of relationships that you want to attract, you know, the people that you want in your life, or if you want to sort of continue with the people in your life. Like, how do you want to move? Do you want to go on vacation? Do you want to start a business? Business partnerships, you know, if in your career you're dealing with others, what kind of business partnerships, you know, would you like? You know, so it's kind of a good time for those kind of intentions, with it being, with the new moon being in Libra. Okay, so we want to ask Spirit about a collective message. Okay, so give us a collective message for the new moon. Okay, so what is the energy right now for the collective during this new moon? What is the energy right now for the collective for this new moon? Okay, well, we already got Lion. So the Lion is definitely a little bit more like an inward energy. I'll show you guys. All right, so we got the Lion. And again, the Lion is the leader of the pack. The Lion is also a little bit of a loner, right? The Lion has a very small circle, only a few people that he trusts. I say he because this is a lion with a mane, so it's a male. It's a male lion, excuse me. All right, so one more card for the collective. What is the energy right now, this new moon? What can we... Excuse me. My goodness. What is the energy right now for the collective? Spirit, help me to deliver a timely and accurate message for the group. Sometimes shuffling takes a long time, and sometimes... So we got two cards, so we're going to go with that. All right, so again, yeah, the Lion. It's interesting that we got the Lion and the Gazelle. You know, we got the predator and the prey, and the turtle, which is just random, but we still love the turtle. Right, so the Gazelle is, sorry guys, I'm just all of a sudden a little allergy issue, but the Gazelle is a very beautiful, fragile creature, a little skittish, a little nervous, really needs kind of grounding. The Gazelle also represents the need for comfort in the home, or safety in the home, feeling safe in the home, which feels like that's like autumn energy, right? So, you know, shoring up your circle, right? The people closest to you, or the people who you trust, you know, stepping into being a powerful member of the group, which means, like, you know, strength isn't being the loudest person, but strength is often, you know, being the person who people trust because you're consistent, because you have integrity, right? And then, you know, grounding some nervous energy, or, you know, not allowing what's going on around you to frighten you or make you skittish, right? So that means making yourself safe at home. I feel like this also means like a little bit of spiritual protection, you know, so whatever that means for you, like, you know, taking your spiritual bath or saging your home or, you know, charging your crystals in the full moon, you know, and setting your intentions with them. Trying to put it so that the crystals like look all pretty in the shot. I'm trying to be like one of those people. Anyway. So yes, I'm totally vain. If you didn't know, I have Libra rising, and Libra is like very into aesthetics, and so it's not so much ego. It's just like I like things to be pretty. Um, yeah. So gazelle energy is beautiful, is graceful. Um, you know, but needs a little TLC, right? So just make sure that you are, you know, doing your due diligence when it comes to self-care and that kind of thing. You know, making your home a safe space for you. And then the turtle energy is, the turtle is the ancient soul. The turtle is also a traveler. Okay, I don't know why I put my tea right here where I could like spill it, but the turtle is also a traveler, and you know, the turtle always reminds me kind of you know, it's like, it seems like one of these animals that is taken for granted. You know, it's not fierce, it's not sexy, it's definitely not lion and gazelle energy, right? Like beautiful and stoic. Like, you know, the way the turtle walks is like a little kind of dopey, but the turtle is so incredible because it goes on land and in water, right? So that means that the turtle has the option of being grounded, or Max, don't start. The turtle is adept at traversing, you know, the earth, but also in the water, right? So it can also kind of go there with you emotionally. So, for example, the earth represents like physical, tangible things, right? Like, you know, so people with a lot of earth energy, they're into physical things. They like having physical things. They like money. They like what they can do with money. You know, they like having name brands, right? So that's earth energy. Earth energy is like, okay, so what is tangible that I can value, right? Taurus, the planet of value. So the turtle being with the earth energy is very much like, you know, they know what is needed, right, to survive, right? And again, this is sort of like in a symbolic way, right? Because it goes on the earth, so now we're thinking about earth energy. And being connected to spirit through, let's say, things that are tangible. Whereas being adept in the water is more about being connected with spirit on an emotional level, okay? And being able to traverse through maybe emotional terrain that, you know, other people wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable with. So the water energy is, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You know, the water signs are more emotional, more about, you know, caring and empathy, and, you know, Scorpio, like being mysterious or kind of delving into maybe issues that other people are uncomfortable with, right? So So the turtle, again, is one of these special animals where it's taken for granted a little bit, or not taken seriously so much, but is really like almost, you know, a little bit magical in that it is an earth and water animal. And it goes so far. Like if you think about, you know, when it's born, it has to like go from the beach to the water. And I feel like I saw on one of these shows, these little nature shows, like it showed that it was like a huge adventure, that these little turtle babies had to go from the sand to the water, you know. And it was like, you know, would a predator get them? Like, would they make it? You know, are they going to fall into like a tide pool? You know, it was captivating. So, I know the recommendation in the book is to have an adventure. Okay, so if you go to my YouTube channel, I actually have a short, I think, about, I think it was Jupiter and, oh, I forget now, Jupiter and Capricorn. Yeah, it was Jupiter and Capricorn, a short about having an adventure and like what it means to, what is having an adventure, right? Like what are the salient details of adventuring. And I, you know, from my perspective, right, all of this is from my perspective, you know, that an adventure is really kind of going somewhere without a plan, you know, like you don't have an itinerary, you don't have, maybe you don't even have a map, you just kind of go. And the thing about an adventure is allowing your intuition to kind of guide you. I think that's one of the key elements of an adventure. I mean, if you travel and like you get a tour guide or you have an itinerary, that's totally cool, but that's not really an adventure. That's traveling. Having an adventure is allowing your intuition to take the front seat and, you know, putting your thinking brain, or like putting your, you know, your logical brain maybe to the back seat, and just allowing, like, you know, the adventure to unfold. And you have to think on your feet. You have to, you know, something I also mentioned in the short about having an adventure is like oftentimes in our day-to-day life, when something unexpected happens, it's troublesome, it's bothersome, okay? It might frustrate us. But when you're having an adventure, you more allow life to unfold, and so you allow maybe things, unexpected events to unfold with, you know, with gratitude and with grace. That's really kind of like going on an adventure and enjoying the adventure. Part of enjoying the adventure is allowing unexpected things to happen and kind of like rolling with it, okay? So yeah, this new moon, this fall, these are some nice messages, guys. I almost want to pull something from the tarot. We have like 7 minutes left. I told myself I would do about an hour. And I don't think anybody came in here, but that's okay. So, I'm going to pull one more. Why not? Why not? So, this is the Field Tarot. And let's see. I have my handy dandy little chart that I made. I'm going to show you guys, because I feel like this is such an intimate group that I can show you all my little, like, makeshift things. So this is my tarot cheat board that I made. So that's all the minor arcana. And then on the other side, I have the major arcana. So this is my, I would call it little cheat sheet, but it's actually not little at all. It's quite large. So anyway, yeah, let's pull a card. Okay, so what do we want to ask? What do we want to ask? Okay. Let's see. Spirit, what can you tell us about our manifestations? What are we manifesting collectively? What are we manifesting collectively? Uh-oh. This doesn't look healthy. This doesn't look healthy at all. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I caught that. What are we manifesting? Oh my gosh. We're manifesting the 10 of Discs. We're manifesting oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Establishment. So, looking at my chart, because I don't have all the cards memorized, I'm not going to front. So the 10 of Discs here is the 10 of Pentacles on the Rider-Waite deck. So yeah, that's wealth, financial security, long-term success, inheritance, contributions, tradition. Guys, this is what we're manifesting. Hey, I almost don't want to pull another card. You know what? I'll read the card at the bottom. Ooh, 9 of Wands. Interesting. Resilience. Okay, so the 9 of Wands is courage, a test of faith, boundaries. Interesting. Courage, a test of faith, boundaries. Yeah, that makes sense if that's at the bottom of the deck, because you know, now is a time to be resilient, to have courage. We will be tested. And boundaries are ever more important. You know, the social skills group that I am going to start in October, we're going to go through, you know, like each group is going to have a topic that we discuss. You know, we're going to kind of go around and each person is going to talk about, you know, how, you know, what they think the word or concept is, what it pertains to in their life. So for example, you know, one of the topics, especially for the older groups, but even for the younger groups too, we'll find a way to discuss this, is talking about boundaries and what are boundaries, right? It's kind of like, what is mine and what is yours? Like, you know, what are my thoughts and feelings? What are your thoughts and feelings? You know, respecting that my thoughts and feelings don't have to be your thoughts and feelings, and vice versa. And, you know, this is what we're manifesting. You know, if everything sort of continues as it should, which it will, you know, we're good to go. We're gonna be great. So it is almost 11 a.m. and I think that I'm done here. You know, even though nobody was here for the live, that's okay. Hopefully you guys will watch it on the playback. And I just want to take this time, obviously, you know, thanking Spirit, Higher Self, our angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for these beautiful messages. I also want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And yeah, let's, you know, start to engage on the page. And, you know, I mentioned all of, you know, what we can talk about. I'm really not limiting the topics, you know, but it should sort of fall somewhere in the wheelhouse of you know, behavior and kind of spirituality, healing, you know, being in alignment, you know, harmonizing our energy, you know, that kind of thing. So that is it. I will see you guys later. Bye.